What to know about the U.S. military attack on Venezuela? President Trump said Venezuelan President Nicolas Maduro and his wife were captured and flown out of the country early Saturday morning, confirming a large-scale strike by the U.S. that drew quick condemnation and concern from across the globe. Mr. Trump said in a press conference that the U.S. would run Venezuela on a temporary basis during the transition and get the oil flowing. The U.S. Army's Delta Force, an elite special forces unit, carried out the operation to capture Maduro, officials told CBS News. Maduro is expected to face federal charges in the U.S. related to drug trafficking and working with gangs designated as terrorist organizations, which Maduro denies. Attorney General Pam Bondi shared a superseding indictment similar to one filed against Maduro in 2020. The strikes follow months of U.S. military buildup in the region. The USS Gerald R. Ford aircraft carrier and numerous other warships positioned in the Caribbean. In recent weeks, the U.S. has seized 2 oil tankers off Venezuela, launched deadly strikes on more than 30 boats the administration says were carrying drugs, and struck what President Trump called the dock area where they load the boats up with drugs. Tulsi Gabbard previously opposed intervention in Venezuela. During President Trump's first term, Tulsi Gabbard vehemently opposed military intervention in Venezuela. At the time, she was running for president as a Democrat, and John Bolton was the national security advisor. In late 2018, Maduro had won what the U.S. viewed as a sham election, and top U.S. officials, including Bolton, supported the opposition leader's bid to oust him in 2019. It's about the oil, again Gabbard, now the director of national intelligence, wrote on X in January 2019. Bolton just exposed real motive for intervention in Venezuela. We're in conversation with major American companies now. It would make a difference if we could have. American companies produce the oil in Venezuela. We both have a lot at stake here. Throughout history, every time the U.S. topples a foreign country's dictator government, the outcome has been disastrous, she wrote on X in May 2019. Civil war, military intervention in Venezuela will wreak death and destruction to Venezuelan people and increase tensions that threaten our national security.